Alright, so last we left off, I think we had just gotten to the point where, we were starting to rebuild communism. To be fair, anyone who hasn't seen this before, I've never played this game before, so this is my first playthrough. And, I kind of have no idea what I'm doing, so we're learning. Right, so we talked to that lady last time. And we were still just exploring around. Cool. Alone, you can rebuild communism
red
again.
Once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
The girl stares at the sailboat by the pier.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood
Thanks,
type,
Jan and Trends.
the last time I was tested for Hep C.
I love the dialogue in this game so much. We just want to know your name, little lady. Jesus Christ, don't use that tone with me. God, no. Let's start with your blood type and go from there.
Go where? Accosting a miner?
Listen to your partner, pig man. Keep your grubby
What the fuck is... I just want to know information. What the fuck are we doing here?
An artist. The red splatter is urban expressionism.
So is she just, like, making graffiti? Why am I here? What are you doing to the wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting
Yes,
a
okay.
beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit.
Jeez, bulletproof bullet. That's
I
drama.
haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words. Yeah?
I love public art, yeah.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
She means the opposite.
You keep looking off to the side. What are you looking at? Actually, I want to know about the murder.
I ain't no
That's
snitch,
what we're doing.
Pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Valid.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
Ah.
The lieutenant is desperately searching for another handkerchief. Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features.
I would guess hatred.
The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Makes sense.
Ozon is an archipelago 2 days' travel away from Rivershore. Its moneyed residents, used to posh restaurants and upscale boutiques, rarely have reason to visit Martinez.
Still don't know what the map of this world looks like.
On a first-name basis with her, are we? Piggy's moving up in the world. Pig's not half as dumb as he looks. Watch your back,
Okay, cool. How do I get up here? I don't see that box. No. Okay. Can I open this? Ah. How about you? Cool. Healing items. That's useful. Remember, I'm one of your most prominent viewers when I become the most notable Kazakh in human history. I absolutely will, Popshevsky. I won't forget. Okay, now I remember where we are. It's a bookstore. Went past all that stuff. Did I open this yet? I think I did.
This trash container is locked.
No.
The sliding lid has a padlock that says,
Have I done any of this? I have no idea. I've never played this game before, but everyone says it's an amazing game. It seems like
What do you
an
see?
RPG.
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Revachol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
Oh, well, we've talked to all of these people. It's story-based games, sort of have a strong political undertone, different factions in the game and their ideologies. Yeah, that kind of stuff. I never played Horizon either because I don't have a PlayStation.
Yes?
Yeah, I think you should know that I can't remember anything.
No response. He just arches his brow. He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
I feel like I have to repeat this. I don't remember anything. There was heavy drinking involved.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
Well, no, not since I lost my badge and my gun and the rest of the cops made fun of me.
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
I'm completely lacking in basic information about even this organization we're in. Can you help me? I'm afraid this is a medical situation.
Fine. We should get through this day first.
Okay.
Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation.
Oh, right, I forgot there's time in this game. Time actually moves.
Really? You look fine to me.
I'm talking serious, unbelievable damage here. I saw myself in the mirror. I had no idea who I was.
This psychodrama is unbecoming of an officer.
Clearly, he prefers to think you're malingering. He cannot fathom that anyone could drink so much as to retroactively erase their entire life.
I don't know if I should keep trying to convince this guy of
Focus on
my
other
brain
A
damage.
moment passes.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Don't know how to get any further in that direction. Can't climb over that fence. Talk to all the kids. Gone in here, I don't think. I have tools, don't I? That's a good point. Been all the way over there, too. Yeah, you. I haven't talked to you.
Scab?
I'm not a scab.
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with the flask he reaches for from time to time.
Neither of these are good answers. Ah, fuck it.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, "Let us cop for less money." Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
You're fucking with the wrong workers here. Yeah. Exploring a murder. I need to know what's going on behind these gates. Short on money.
Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
Actually very fun and easy. You're right, it's almost impossible. I have no idea what I'm doing.
That's okay. I have no idea what I'm doing either. I
Same.
don't even know what day it is.
Same, bro. I mean, I
Don't
know what
tell
day
me.
it is.
It's a better day that way. My friend, I respect the right to roam.
I'm so
The
happy
open
that I have a
range
PC that can
awaits.
run games now. If you weren't here like a month ago, I had a different PC and it got really hot one day because I'm in Australia and it was 109 degrees and my PC just died. And I got a new one and now I can play games on it. Does this mean you can let me through the gate?
I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage.
The
passage grants itself.
I see.
If it's all so simple, Why don't the strikebreakers just go up the stairs?
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
I've never even heard of this game. Looks interesting though. It's apparently excellent. I mean, every review I've ever heard of this game is 10 out of 10.
Yeah, the 2.5-meter tall Semini Supremacist there.
Ugh.
Walk right past him,
Okay.
then press the button to unlock the door.
I'm starting a an uprising. Good to know.
Then go past him again, and you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
I've heard a lot of that sentiment, Captain Buggy, which is I'm excited. So you're saying it's actually quite difficult. I actually think I have some
The
questions
man
first.
whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair.
Well, what's the strike about?
You know, serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss and are
Okay.
on a better footing with the organization.
Okay, let's give it a go. Well, first of all, what are you? In case of strike, press the button behind guard. Hermetically sealed door. What? Where's the button? Is that not a button? Ah, fine. I guess I gotta talk to him.
Your body betrays your degeneracy.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
Again, retard socialism. So, say nothing, size him up first. What do you mean by my body degeneracy? Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'm with the police.
That is precisely the negligence that has led you to succumb to Al Ghul. You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Yeah, open the door. I don't give a fuck. I might be an alcoholic, but fuck you.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here.
Fuck you and your
He
race
is
bullshit.
begging for help, attempting to pass fear for cooperation. How
Hey,
far
look, a good
the Occidental
indicator
Haplogroup
that
has
when someone
fallen.
is not
You were once
interested
a
in
noble
diplomacy,
and powerful
trying to
race.
negotiate with them doesn't work. When they don't want to.
You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft.
Are these like French supremacists?
You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably
That is me.
potato-obsessed Quakers.
That is me, Big Crypto
But
Cat.
now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop
Where the fuck
culture.
are you getting this shit? I don't even know who I am, mate. I'm just an alcoholic that found out I'm a cop.
You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
Ugh. Her voice annoys me.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
It is my task to keep the degenerate
Fuck
drunks
it.
from. That is right. You should leave the stage of history with dignity.
Oopsie.
By inviting the other races to a great world.
Clearly,
war.
I'm not strong enough to push past this guy.
Bring your troops to the Seminine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone,
Fuck
the
off,
walls
French dude.
will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
These people are insane.
There may be a peaceful solution to this. You could internalize Measurehead's race theory. He would take you as one of his own.
No.
Well,
I don't have a gun.
not as
I lost
such.
my gun.
What you do with a mastery of advanced race theory is up to you. You could reject the
No,
findings,
fuck that.
sure, or accept them and become an advanced racist.
Physical instrument. Okay, so I just need a better tool. I mean, yeah, look, I got 2 weapons and none of them are gonna cut it. I need a gun. Okay, let's go find something to shut this guy up with. Yeah, hopefully some duct tape. That'd be nice, Sister Doll. You can't be French, you would have surrendered by now. Clearly these are a different breed of the French. Oh, so that's a guy I can talk to. I want to start a riot. That'll help.
Bastards! We have a right to work! Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
It's the cops.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
No.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here.
Right to work!
Right to work is usually not a good thing when we say it.
Besides, we're not that different.
I love
It
that the
helps if
French
people see us
also love to
talking
rip on the French.
Cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
What kind of causes are we talking here?
Rights of people. Rights of workers.
Yeah, right to
have
work is
gainful
anti-unionist shit.
employment,
At least
to
when we
make a
say it.
salary,
I
and
wanna know what
feed
it
their
says.
families.
Let's learn.
His
I
manner
mean, you've
of
played it, so
speaking
I guess
is
that is
wooden,
what it means.
The tone of voice bland and uninspired.
Have a
almost
lovely
as if
night, Jump J.
compiling
Happy New
lines
Year.
from
I'll
sets of
see you
known
after New
phrases.
Year's. Because I will not be streaming tomorrow. Right?
Rights of people.
Yeah, I already
His
did
manner
that
of
one. Right.
speaking is wooden.
Maybe you should ask them the questions.
I would
Like,
love to ask all
are
of
they
you
not
questions,
allowed
but none
to
of
make
you
a
will
living?
fucking answer me.
We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
Oh, yeah, look at his name. That makes sense. I didn't do that because I don't really know how to play this game yet.
So do we, Scab.
Thanks for staying around, Captain Buggy. You're helping out. Well, alright. Which is worse, the French supremacists or the scab breakers? I feel like if I start a riot with them, might do something. What you? Yeah, don't spoil anything, but like if I get stuck, you telling me like giving me a hint isn't necessarily something I'm against. Alright, back to looking for my gun or my badge. I haven't gone down this way. This is the only way I haven't gone down. I have talked to you, but... Oh no, I can't go any further, that's why. I have gone down this way. Wait, no, maybe not. I haven't been here. That's new.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece,
Interesting.
secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
My path forward is through Measurehead right now, but there legit might be some other way forward. This game is endless choices. Yeah, exactly. I figured that's the way it's going. I just need to figure out how to solve this. I need to... what to do next, rather. That's okay,
A
we'll
silver
get there.
plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol.
A weapon would be
son
nice, yeah.
of Philip II.
Have you
the
played this
opulent,
before, Sister Dual?
Father of Philip IV, the insane.
Baldur's Gate is a good example, because that's the vibe that I was getting with this, with like...
Even by the standards of the Philippian kings,
Roll for success.
old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy.
Profligacy. That's a word I don't know. Profligacy. Profligacy is reckless extravagance or wastefulness in the use of resources. Makes sense.
Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol.
Saves coming is acceptable when it's something you really want. Fair enough. I'm trying to not do that.
Maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy during the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy. On the
Are these things
Insulindia
useful?
Isola,
Like, is it just
Philip
story
the-
filler, or does that actually get me something from learning these things? Oh, that's yellow. That means there's probably something important in there. You get hints with new dialogue with people and stuff. Alright, so it is worth actually doing those. Well, I suppose I'll have to go back and finish that one.
The
Where are you?
small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face.
Break the place looks as a knife or sword on it. How?
The photo, an ambrotype from the turn of the century, as golden as her smile.
Ah, okay. Good to know. Excuse me, ma'am, I'd like to ask you some questions.
No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
I feel like this is so rude, but this is also honestly a decent time. No, I can't pick up anything that's not glowing, I don't think.
Wait. She's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
I just want to know, like, let her speak. It's fine.
Why? I just told you why.
Okay. Goddamn, Kim. Where's there a knife or something on the ground? I didn't see it. No, there's stuff over here. Did you get the Radfem and the communist thought? I got the communist thought. Oh yes, I did. I did get the inexplicable feminist agenda, the Mazovian socioeconomics. I don't know how any of these things work. I'm trying to pick up anything I can see. I just only realized just now that it doesn't have to glow for me to be able to pick it up, so that helps. All the dialogues in this game are genuinely
An old
so funny.
monument stands in the middle of the traffic island. A silver,
Oh, we got this one, we got that
a
one.
silver plaque.
Oh, never mind. I finished it. Yay. The narrator got upset with me for being too imperial. I believe that. What's that? I see something. Bottles? I'll take the bottles. Okay. Those change dialogue and dialogue options, plus there's benefits. Oh, sorry, impartial, not imperial. There's benefits and drawbacks. Makes sense. We'll see. Like, I just want to know how this turns out with the choices that I'm making, because I'm trying to make choices based on, like, what I would actually do in this situation, which is kind of hard to conceptualize. So I did everything in here, right? Double checking.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers.
No, I've done all of this stuff. Okay, good to know. Back down your gun. Bartender passed out. We already talked. Oh, find the local pawn shop. Thought I already did that. Let's go back there. There are bottles that you just can sell at this place, I think. They go in the bag. That's why I have this bag thing. It lets me pick up, like, used bottles and then bring them in here and sell them for money. I think my camera? Oh no, my camera froze! Give me a second. It got too hot. I can fix this. Bartender is sleeping. You can refill them at the bar. What do I do if I refill them? Do I just drink? Is that the point? Oh, and no, this is the convenience store. Pawn shop is to the south. Thank you. Well, then let's head south. Let's see if my camera turns back on. Come on. Gaming camera. Options. Home. Let's see. Yes, there we go. And of course my settings are all messed up because why not? Maybe use the bartender or bribe. I will have a look. Actually, that's a good idea. I talked to the bartender, but I didn't really know what I was doing. I gotta go, but I enjoyed Disco Elysium. Best game. Thank you for tuning in. I will definitely see you next week. Happy New Year, and I hope you have a lovely one. Fix the lighting situation really quickly. And yay, okay, there we go. Boy. I'm so hot I fried the camera. Yeah, that tends to happen all the time. Okay, bartender first. That was a good idea from sister to all. Yes. All right. Oh, I remember last time I crashed into this lady.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
Why, thank you, ma'am.
But dear, you're not for me. I'm too old and too married besides.
Fair.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely
Oh, what a
forgot to
sweet
introduce
lady.
myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Her eyes glitter over the rims of her glass as she looks up.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
I can hire her? Okay.
Whatever do you mean?
I want you to be my wheelchaired partner in fighting crime, ridding backyards of corpses, and catching sequence killers. Sure. Oh shit, cool. I'll raid Brian Tyler
Sequence
Cohen.
killers?
I'll
Oh
be off
my.
in like 20
But
minutes.
I think you
maybe?
already have a partner, sweetie.
You gotta start getting ready for later.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
I know, but there's also side mysteries, sequence killers, portrays into the paranatural. Yeah.
I can assure you with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
I want this lady on the team, Kim.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble.
3 heads are better
I
than
won't be of
2.
much use to you anyway, sweetie. Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair-accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down. Perhaps another time.
Oh yeah, I never said sorry for crashing into her.
Oh, I'm perfectly all right. I'm more worried about you. What was that?
It was like my body had a will of its own. I was running, my torso turned, and my hands made this lewd gesture. I'm sorry you had to witness it. That's right, I ran, flipped off the bartender, and crashed into this old lady in a wheelchair.
From where I was standing, it looked like you were about to pull out 2 guns, but drew out 2, birdies instead. Of course, dear.
Ah, that's funny. Alright, you. Fuckface.
Can I help you?
Oh yeah, fuck, I owe you money. God damn it.
What thing?
I saw a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the Union.
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
Ah.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
Good plan.
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If
Is
not
there a
today,
way to,
then they'll be here tomorrow.
fast forward time? Like, to
There are these
wait?
things called days. You sleep between them. He's saying they'll come after you've slept.
Okay.
Just making clear you got that.
She was in the line of my trajectory and caused the collision. Exactly. It wasn't my fault at all.
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Who is saying... So Logic is saying this. Okay. How much money?
Yes, have you got it?
How much do I owe you again?
For the room, 60 real.
Yeah, sorry.
Like
Don't have
what?
it. Don't have it. So. I got to wait till the next day. Oh, we have a map. Or not. Okay, pawn shop it is. Because it's still noon, I think. Middle of the day, not nighttime, right? Yeah. So, we got some time. Ooh, what are you? I was punching the air and his head got in the way? Yeah, exactly. Well, we have an anarchist symbol and some bullets. In this. That's nice. Okay. What's the seabird squall supposed to tell me? This game is hard. So that's a bookstore. Where's the pawn shop if this is the bookstore? You! I haven't met you people.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring
I didn't realize I
tape.
can go further south.
Honey, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try
You're
to
a
enjoy the
man
game,
with a
alright?
fork in a world of soup. Further south, just past these guys. Thank you. I love that line, though.
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old.
Thank
Now
you,
stop
Headless
grabbing
Chicken.
your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
Alright, let's pick up a ball.
That's the spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking about the game. They wouldn't know anyway. They're way past their prime.
Nah, that's not spoilers. It's just like helping. And hence, oopsie. What just happened here?
This felt wrong. Wrong like touching your
Screw bat,
sister's
guys.
breast. You threw your sister's breast.
The fuck?
Mon Dieu! Good job, officer. That was an excellent throw.
Hold on, why did it feel so wrong?
Your muscle memory knew what to do and went for it. But there were gaps. It felt like you were going for a thrust or a lunge. There was definitely gonna be jumping. Maybe.
What are you talking about? You just executed a pretty much perfect pétanque throw.
Shit, okay.
How are you ever going to get the officer's shit off your nose, Gaston? Or even climb out of his ass?
That's just how Johnny Ball game is extraordinary. What the fuck?
Right.
Okay.
Was the
Works for me.
demonstration it? Or do you still need something from us?
You gonna
officer?
answer me some questions?
Yes, officer.
Here we
What
go.
do we need from this gentleman?
Unfortunately, I don't.
You don't know anything
Unlike
about
most
the
of
dead
the
body.
locals,
Of course not.
I have no
Just like
qualms
everyone
about
else.
assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely. In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem with cops?
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have
True.
a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
I'm confident they are indispensable in regard to all the paperwork and other administrative duties.
There are no duties RCM women can carry out, not to mention keeping the stand out. Ugh. You'd better be implying that women are... No? I try to fuck you.
But you must agree that nature, in her infinite wisdom, has made men more fit to perform certain, more challenging tasks. Don't you?
No,
Officer?
I don't think there's any evolutionary inequality at play here.
Really, officer. Match an average woman against an average man in a dark alley and see who comes out on top. Gender equality is a very noble, very modern idea. But in real life, primal roles prevail.
Fuck you. What
But
about
I do
Philip
not wish
III?
to discuss this. Ah, yes! King Philip III, on his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
Ah, okay. I mean, this tracks.
Oh, absolutely. At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
A superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule. Decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects.
This is so bad.
This is something the insurgents never understood.
Seems to me a leader should take care of his people before himself. True. I'm only about 12 hours into this, so I'm watching to see how your story plays out differently than mine. Is it already different than yours?
A nation is only as strong as its leader. That's why it was such madness to try to...
Don't get started on that again. What happened, happened.
What happened?
The Carabiner doesn't reply, but his entire being communicates unbreakable resolve.
And what was that about cocaine?
Oh, old Philip was a big fan of the purple-nose candy the nobility loved so much. A cocaine connoisseur of sorts.
Since when is cocaine
His
purple?
egocentricity is borderline legendary.
You can't even take responsibility for yourself. How could you fathom the responsibility
I figured.
weighing on the shoulders of a ruler? That's why the Philippian kings use cocaine, for clarity of vision, to aid in their work.
Of course. Same
Magnum
reason
cocainum,
we gave
Revachol's finest years.
soldiers meth in World War II, you know? Gives them clear vision. Aid their work.
Of course. Clarity of vision. Awareness.
Philip III was even brought into this world with the help of cocaine. The court medic administered a dose to his mother when she was in labor, and it is well known that with the help of cocaine, only the purest, of course, he was able to connect with higher realms.
You guys understand that, like, there's a large portion of humanity that actually thinks along these lines? Like, not obviously thinks this, but thinks like this?
He's just making excuses for the king's habits, isn't he?
Seems irresponsible behavior for a monarch. Drug users shouldn't be operating heavy machinery, much less ruling countries. Such responsibility requires a boost every now and then. I sometimes need one too. Realistically, I don't think you should be ruling the country on drugs. To be fair, I don't think you should be ruling the country, period, but...
From what I've seen of the officers of the RCM...
I mean, speaking as an alcoholic in
But
this
I don't
case.
want to get into a debate about drug policies. Right.
Fine. Fair enough. Let's go find this pawn shop. A big, mean, dumb cop. I thought about being bad, but I suck at being bad in games. What's the sign say? Tick. What's in you? Gloves. Yeah. Got some gloves. What else can I steal before I go in? Alright, let's see what I can find. Holy shit, there's a lot of markers here. Kind of machine. Anti-cash register. The plaque of this woman says DEI. Love that. Mostly military wear.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps. The light pole has been carefully cut, and the wiring has been redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently. This would make quite a statement in your living room.
I don't have a house. The fuck are you talking about?
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty.
Fuck it.
Why?
Yes.
What's this?
Fuck
A
yeah.
headless man riding a horse? A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say found.
What is this?
Oh, that's the Headless Phone Rider.
Who?
The Headless Phone Rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a thorn tracksuit. As you see, he's missing his head.
You're offended by a shirtless man without a head and a tracksuit?
50 cents.
On a
bargain
horse?
price. I'll throw in the tiny cap too.
He lost his cap when he lost his head. Perhaps he's looking for the head.
I kind of want this. I have no need for it, but I'm buying it.
Did I mention that this figurine is supposed to be lucky? Always carry it with you.
Good. Cool. Can I wear it as a hat? No. Alright, let's talk to you. Wait, there's something up there. What are you?
The boomboxes on the shelf look well loved and well traveled.
Only chickens survive without their head, I'll have you know.
They stare
This
at
is
you
true.
with the unblinking eyes
Not for
of their
long,
tape
but
reels.
they do.
One especially catches your eye. Deep gold and amber plastic
I
with a
see
big
you.
old handle on top. A classic boombox that says Stereo 8 approved. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
Okay. What do you got for me? Shopkeep?
If you don't mind, please put the flashlight away.
Photonic sensitivity is not generally acknowledged by the medical establishment.
Sorry
I
about that.
do appreciate it.
Okay. Well, I suppose we should put the flashlight away, eh? Sit down. And we should quick save while we're at it.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop. What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
I feel like I should just be polite to this guy.
Oh no, not at all. I guess I haven't had many customers lately. RCM or otherwise.
He seems really, I don't know, high?
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Typical vacuous consumerist objects, true. Honestly, I think some of your selections are more tasteful than others.
It keeps me entertained.
I mean, I probably am. I can hear it in his voice.
Entertained? He might be high.
Yeah.
If he is, On what?
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
What do you know about the recent hanging?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business, bad for everyone.
He doesn't know anything.
Okay.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
What about a gun?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
I pawned my gun?
This is a pawn shop, and it did feel as if you've met before. Oh God. The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
At least I know now.
Of course. Sure thing.
Was the buyer...
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to
true.
herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it.
It sounds like that chick
And
that
of
we
her.
met by the pier.
Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the citizens' militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Maybe she's a vigilante who wants to prove she can do her jobs better than we can. There's only one explanation. She must be one of my rabid fans. Oh yes, of course, because I'm a disco star and a drunk cop. And I'm gonna go with 1 because 2 seems like cope.
In that case, she'll be happy to get a visit from us, if we can find her.
Hopefully. How can I find her?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now.
Alright, well tell me what happened.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol citizens'
Also sounds like
militia.
something a drunk cop would say.
And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off-the-charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind. Sure, man.
Alright, let me sell you
Let
some
me have a look.
shit before,
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
never mind. Let's try the...
I'm not purchased another time, perhaps.
Let's try the electrochemistry. 42% odds. Let's go. Let's come this. I didn't know you were a gamer too. A bit, cat thrower. I love to game when I can. This is only the second time I'm playing this game. Come on. Let's try. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Let's save scum. I hate doing this, but I want something here. I want to know what this guy's shit's about.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint.
Where's that coming from?
From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do.
Yeah, I figured it had
They
this chicken.
squint at lights.
Actually, now I hear superstar and law officer in a sentence together. They sound weird. Yeah. That's me. I've been establishing my superstardom hard lately. I mean, true.
Yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop. Dick Mullen. Salam Rocky Bayi. Badass on the edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera. Lights.
Action.
With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you. And you along with it.
Oh no, I made an actual
In an iconic
choice.
monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's on.
Oh no. Okay, -2 logic of that, -1 logic, -2 visual calculus. Encyclopedia authority. So none of these are going to have an effect on bio and biochemistry or whatever, right? Let's track down my gun. Alright.
Hello again.
Let's go.
How can I help
Electrochemistry.
Feeling
Fuck
warm
yeah,
and
success.
enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Pyrolidon. It's tough to come by on the street.
Pyrolidon. What's up, comrade?
A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects.
It makes your eyes turn yellow.
It makes your eyes turn yellow.
I try to keep the shop at a comfortable temperature.
No judgment, just curious. I probably did loads of your Holodon before I lost my memory. Chill out. I'm a chill cop who just wants some of what you're having. I feel like truth works better than manipulation in this case.
I've had to take it. You know, since the People's Pile cleanup. I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade.
Damn.
He's taken it for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
What's this?
A bad idea. Some poor leftist built a particle decay generator in hopes of bringing affordable electricity to underserved communities. It malfunctioned. Radioactive waste everywhere. Probably some of it in you too.
The People's Pile was a Type U particle decay generator.
Sounds
that
like
failed
riffraff.
immediately after entering service,
I want to know.
releasing radioactive waste into River Esperance.
Why is it called the People's Pile?
Construction began during the Commune of Revachol. The people continued work on it after the Commune fell. They wanted a cheap source of energy for Revachol West. Needless to say, things didn't work out.
Makes sense.
An emergency valve defect resulted in steam pressure blowing the turbine, taking the fuel containment vessel up in the explosion. Both the faulty design and lack of finances contributed to the catastrophe.
Tell me more about this Emergency Relief Brigade.
We were an all-volunteer force, self-organized. Tried to help the fire brigades contain the spill. I lived by the river since I was a small boy. The Esperance. Didn't have the art to let it all go to shit without trying to do something to help out.
Based.
There wasn't much the volunteer force could do, however. We wasted years in the river mud. There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened, and why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile. So much disappointment.
Okay, and whose
and
fault was
early
this?
deaths. No one's.
So much bitterness.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best.
So I don't know
What
modern
do you
gaming.
think
Is
is
there
going to
a
happen?
means or a venue to like sell access to new indie games, sponsor kind of idea, IDK, sell the keys to a developer? You friendly on terms? I have no idea. That's not a
I
a
like
thing that
the
I
theory more than the story.
can even
Outward
help you with.
movement, not vortices.
Don't know how. I also
Yeah,
don't know anybody.
You gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
You gotta get in on this voices, my man. Care to share?
You said you done it before, yeah?
Maybe.
The lieutenant steps away, pretending to admire some of the knickknacks on display. Looks like he doesn't want to get involved.
I mean, I don't use a VPN, Marquis.
Go ahead then.
It slows the
he
internet
thinks.
down.
As long as you can walk straight, I don't care.
Fuck it, I want
He
some.
won't be your knock, but he won't be thrilled about this either.
I ride the pyro every day.
Every day. You look the part.
Of course I do.
Here you go, man.
Yes, darling. That's the coalition government ordained Pyrolidon. Straight into your gut.
Well, at this point, I kind of have to take it and see what happens.
Of course.
Thanks. +1 psyche, -1 health. Love that. Okay. Interesting. A guy outside too. Oh shit. Okay. No, actually, I do have to hop off. I'm going to raid Ryan Tyler Cohen. Thank you all for popping in. I enjoyed stream as always. You guys are awesome, and I hope you all have a happy New Year. And I'll see you in a couple days. Have a lovely time. Bye-bye.